Every year in India, more than 13,000 students die by suicide. And that is nearly 35 young lives every single day. An IIT student at the time of festive vacations at the end of December, when the Christmas and the New Year vibe is prominent, or in his final year of the course, he stayed back at the hostel. People don't know the reason, but he cut his wrist. He makes another attempt. His only last words written in the notebook is, "Sorry, everyone." Hare Krishna. Before we begin, I want to request something very simple. Please listen, not with urgency, not with judgment, but with presence. Because today's topic is not theoretical. It is deeply human. It is happening quietly inside our homes, hostels, offices, and hearts all across the India. And the problem is it's silent. Epidemic around us. Every year in India, more than 13,000 students die by suicide. And that is nearly 35 young lives every single day. And this is not limited to one group. Students, working professionals, doctors, engineers, IT employees, people who from the outside appear successful. This tells us something important. This crisis is not about intelligence. It is not about talent. And it is not even always about fame. It is about something very deep. When we study the data carefully, a certain pattern emerges. And the most cases follow a three-stage inner collapse. Stage 1. The external pressure, the marks, rankings, deadlines, comparisons, family expectations, job insecurity, and pressure itself is not new. The human beings have always faced challenges. But pressure becomes dangerous when it is not supported by meaning. Stage 2. The existential vacuum. So this is the most dangerous stage. The thought quietly enters. Like, if I fail, I am nothing. If I lose the job, I have no value. And if I disappoint them, my life has no worth. And this is not just stress. This is loss of identity. In the Vedic scriptures, it has been explained that the modern society trains people for occupation, but does not train them for purpose. So when performance cracks, the person collapses inwardly. And the stage 3 is about isolation and silence. Most do not ask for help. Nearly 80% of the people suffer silently. Why? Because the mind whispers and the mind tells, no one will understand me. I must handle this situation alone. And if I speak, I would be judged. So this silence is where the danger peaks. Not because the person wants death, but because they want relief from pain and see no other door. From the lens of the Bhagavad Gita, this crisis is not merely psychological. It is forgetfulness of the self. So when the soul forgets that I am eternal, I am valuable beyond performance, I am not my marks, my job, or my role, then the mind becomes the battlefield. And without guidance, it loses. That's why Krishna does not begin Gita with tactics or motivation. He begins with identity. So let's start with 2 case studies, which I'm going to discuss today. One from the scriptures to show that these problems are not just there with the modern world. It has happened in the past also. And there has been a requirement to control the mind. That's the solution of it. So the case study 1 is from the Ramayana. When all the hope was seemed to be lost, the Vanaras in search of Mother Sita were at the edge of despair. Lord Ram had sent the Vanara army to search for Mother Sita. Sugriv ordered multiple groups to go in different directions in search of Mother Sita. There was one particular group which went to the southern direction, consisted of the Angad, the son of Vali. And the days passed, weeks passed, there was no sign, no direction, no success. They reached the edge of the ocean, a vast, impossible barrier. And at this moment, Angad, the leader, spoke. And Angad said, "We have failed our duty, and returning empty-handed is worse than death." So the wanderer sat down, they stopped moving, they stopped planning. They lost completely. They lost their heart. Now this is very critical. They all were very strong. They all were very capable. They all were together. Yet, inwardly, all of them had collapsed. The turning point is, it was remembrance and not the motivation that would have worked there. Remembrance, not the motivation. At that moment, Hanuman entered the scene. He noticed carefully everything. And Hanuman did not say a motivational talk to all of them. He didn't say, try harder, think positive, or be fearless. Nothing like that. He simply reminded them of the truth. And the truth was their eternal connection with Lord Rama and their inherent capacity, their forgotten strength. And when Hanuman himself remembered his service identity with Lord Ramachandra, he expanded beyond all limits. He crossed the ocean not because the pressure increased, but because the purpose awakened. In today's modern world, I want to pick up a case study that has happened recently, just in December 2025. But due to the confidentiality of the family and the person, I would not like to take the names here. And the purpose is just to understand the serious problems the students are going through. What is this story all about? An IIT student at the time of festive vacations, at the end of December, when the Christmas and the New Year vibe is prominent amongst the youth, and when the BTech students are occupied with visiting their homes or partying with their friends, a day where IIT campus was jubilant with the news of a huge funding corpus announcement. Among all these celebrations, a BTech student who worked hard all these years to get into the premier institution of IIT, which is a dream come true for him. But in his final year of the course, he stayed back at the hostel. People don't know the reason, but he cut his wrist, but couldn't get a fatal wound. Partially, he was bleeding. He makes another attempt and takes a torn blanket and puts in the fan to hang himself. His only last words written in the notebook is, "Sorry, everyone." Now we see parallel with the modern India today. Today's youth is sitting at the ocean's edge. Now this ocean is what? This ocean is about the competition, failure, uncertainty, comparison, burnout, isolation. Many have silently concluded, "I cannot cross this. My life has failed." They are actually not weak people. They are simply forgetful. They are forgetful of the meaning. They are forgetful of the inner strength. They are forgetful of the divine shelter. That's why special education should be as compulsory as the scientific teachings in the colleges. There is no lack of counselors always in such kind of institutions. Rather, the openness of students to take their help sometimes making these ineffective. Now what these case studies teach us? First, the loss of hope is not the loss of ability. Second, the silence is a dangerous sign. Third, remembrance of purpose revives the strength. And the fourth one voice of clarity can save many lives. This is why spirituality is not optional. To be very true, it is protective. So the spiritual solutions is, how can we tackle this? If we ever are faced with such despair in life, Amrit Bindu Upanishad, it guides us very beautifully. It gives us a very direct answer to these problems. It says, for a man the mind is the cause of bondage and the cause of liberation too. And when the mind is absorbed in the sense objects, it leads to bondage. And mind detached from sense objects lead to liberation. Similarly, in the Bhagavad Gita 6.5, it's very nicely explained there. The mind can be your friend or your enemy. This is the turning point. Please note, in moments of extreme stress, the mind starts saying, I am a failure. My life has no value. I should not exist. These are the thoughts given by the mind. This is not the voice of truth. This is the enemy mind speaking. Try to understand this. And when a person believes it, they unknowingly degrade themselves. Exactly what Krishna warns against. So, Krishna's instruction is simple. It's very simple. Do not let the mind go unchecked. The moment such thoughts appear, take a pause. Do not isolate yourself. Do not treat thoughts as the facts. And please reach out to a person, a guide, or a devotee. Even a small spiritual act helps, like chanting once, remembering Krishna once, or reminding yourself that I am not my thoughts. I am not my failure. This simple thing can shift alone and it can save a life. So if you are listening to this, you're struggling, please do not suffer silently. If you notice someone withdrawing, apologizing excessively, or losing hope in life, please do not ignore it. Sometimes being a friend to someone's mind is the most spiritual act you can perform, because life is sacred and despair is temporary. Hare Krishna.